Yo, what's good? It's none iller. You tuned into Mogul Mined, and this is Let's Talk Music. Today, we're going to talk about the purpose of performing. I know that sounds crazy, right? Performing, what's the purpose of performing? There's a reason. I always think of it like this. There's three main reasons you should be performing. To practice, get experience, right? You need to make sure that you're up on your game. I'm going to elaborate on these in a minute. 2, to gain fans, gain recognition, build your brand, 3, get paid. Duh, right? So, let me ask you this. What is your performing doing for you? Now, I see a lot of artists perform very frequently to where they're paying for shows. To me, you can pay for shows, it's fine, but make sure it works in your benefit. Performing in front of the same audience over and 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 over, it's not going to do anything for you. You're overdoing your practice and you're not getting new fans. You're just filling up a card. If you're doing it for free, that can fit in your practice category. If you're paying for it, you may need to revisit some things because you're spending money for the same audience. Now, if that audience wants you there, great. They're paying, they're buying your tickets, they're looking forward to you performing, you're good. But if they're not, you're hurting yourself. In fact, if you're also, this is a bonus right here too. If you're performing before an artist, so if you're opening in front of an artist that is nowhere near your style of music, chances are you're not going to get a large return of the fan base. It's not going to happen. There's no way you can be performing I shot you, killed you, I'm popping bottles in the club, and you open it for an R&B act. The people there are going to get upset that you're performing. No one's going to remember your name, right? 2, you're gaining fans, right? So you want to gain fans. Stop performing the same spot over and over. If you're performing weekly, whether it's a bar, whether it's a hookah spot, whether it's a small club, whether it's a little random fair, something street scene, whatever works in your area, stop doing it. If you're doing it every week, I don't care if there's a weekly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. You don't need to be there every week performing. That looks bad. You're too accessible. And if you're performing the same set, they've seen you perform. If you're performing new music all the time, that probably can fit in practice, but truly you probably need to find what songs work for you and master those. Another way you can practice is go to your local gym. Hopefully they have a workout room or any place with mirrors, or just set up a camera and perform in front of it. I say a mirror is best because you're looking at yourself while you're doing it. And you can see your steps to where you're going wrong. You can see where you get winded. You can practice the things that make your performance better. If you're getting paid, that goes without saying. If you're in demand enough to where you're getting paid, you're already winning. But you have to be in demand. If you're not in demand, then that could be a problem. If no one's asking for you, that's a problem. Another thing is too, you have to make sure that you're doing it right. You have to, if you're performing, you need to have some merch. You need to have some merchandise with you. You need to have some merchandise, whether it's an album, a sweater, a t-shirt, keychain, whatever. You need to have that. If you can set up a booth and sell, good. If not, get some of your smaller merchandise, the things that cost little, pins, lighters, whatever, and give those out for free. You want people to remember you. Also, do not leave that stage without people knowing who you are. Introduce yourself at the beginning once or twice. Say something during your set once or twice, and at the end of your set once or twice. Minimum 3 times you want people to know who you are. Dominate the stage. Performances. Once again, here's the 3 things: for practice, for fans, or for money. I also recommend, if you're doing pay for plays, do it out of town. Do it in a close enough driving distance to where if you drive out and you can't sell tickets, take a couple car loads of people from your city or a big van of people from your city. Even give free tickets if you have to. Just have everyone chip in on gas. And then dominate the stage in a different city, because that way it looks like you have a fan base in your live, your turns, and guess what? You're gonna make a bigger impact. Anyway, just some things to think about when you're doing your performances and you're on stage. Make sure you're doing it the right way, because otherwise you're wasting a lot of time that you won't be able to get back, and it truly probably isn't benefiting you. To others, the regular consumer, it may look like you're grinding, but chances are they see you on your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever the case, but they don't come out to all of your shows. It's going to be an excuse. It's always going to be an excuse. That's how it works. So you need to get the real numbers pumping. Do it strategically. Make people care about seeing you. That means you're not always available. See you on the next Let's Talk Music.